CURTiSY Live, Part 2. Time is moving very fast. I definitely, it feels like it. I could tell we're in the last days. This martial law really started to happen. The quarantine and everything, and National Guards are not here yet. Maybe they did land somewhere, we don't know. Don't see them patrolling the streets so far. But this doesn't look good, guys. Everything that I've been warning about is actually coming to light, because what I was warning about was what God said, which was Bible prophecy, that all this would happen, and we're about to enter the tribulation period. It's already here. Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna force this mark. It's a perfect opportunity for you. Yo, it is lagging. Somebody got there before I did. Damn. I hate that. Pussy ass people, bro, sitting there. They were garbage. I hope they shoot her ass too. Yeah. We also gonna be playing Friday the 13th tonight. Damn. What the hell? Wow. Can't seem to get a good landing. It's crazy. I don't know why nobody don't land with me at the shark. They never do. The best weapons are here. Yes. Yes. She got lucky. Come on, bro. They keep. That shit so fake, yo. Swear to goodness. Bitch ass. She a coward. Whoop her ass next time. I don't want they ever listen to me. Damn it. Somebody got there already. Plan B. I just got there, you pussy. Like, why do they keep going to the same spot? Everybody fighting over that grappling gun. It's ridiculous. Damn, mad people come here. Pussy. Damn, bruh. They be cheating like a motherfucker. They ugly as hell. Especially in that costume. They're ugly with it. Spectate a different person. For real. 'Cause I don't want to see it. Alright. I might actually have my team come in. They went to the lighthouse. What are y'all doing? Here we go. And I'm gonna die here, of course. Thought I went into squads, not solo. Shit. Somebody's in the chopper. It's good, Trent. It's good, cuz. Good, how you? Oh, me? Like, God, bro. I hate duo, bro. I'm playing FORNiTE. It's ugly. What you up to, bro? Yeah, I told my music guy, man, I trust my music with him. Everything. He got released in projects ASAP. Cause I think it's time. I think they really about to move in on the people with the martial law shit. Yeah. The Bible said it was going to happen. That's why it's coming true. Like, it came from God, not me. I only repeated what I seen. And look at what happened. Look and behold. Of course, the Antichrist going to pop up. But he did it in such a sneaky way. I never expected a virus. I never expected that shit. That threw me off. Yeah, I've been staying isolated away from people or trying to. I ain't getting infected by nobody. Yeah, they say people was dropping dead for that mess though. Yeah, I did hear about that. But now they want to check if everybody got it. They shut down the airlines for that. Why would they shut the airlines down if it wasn't that serious? They shut everything down. Yeah, me either. They shut my job down. I gotta pop on an appointment. And my boss is already pretty much fed up with me. Because he feels as though I'm taking advantage when I'm not. Of course. Because I was late too many times, so. Damn. No, I didn't. I know ASAP. I already know who's going to do it for me. The taxes. I'm on broadcast now. I'm broadcasting now. I can't mute it though like I usually do because the cord's wore out. So it sucks. You said Twitch? Yeah, I'm tripping. I was on there yesterday. I went on there. Yeah. I have a Twitch account, I just don't know it by heart. I don't know the password or anything. I made it one time and I forgot it. Yeah, this shit's raw. Nah, I want the one that's linked to my account already. Cause I don't think you can link another one. I just seen these tournaments. I was pissed. I was like, damn, I could have been getting paid. I guess the prizes are actual money. I don't know if it's money in the game or money in real life. Like, yeah, they're not letting me join it right now, but they saying dollars, like $1,000-something. Oh snap! Yeah, they won't let me join it because I joined it. I mean, I seen it too late. It said that it's live. I know, that is raw, yo. That's hot. But they be cheating on Fortnite anyway. Shameless. I'm nasty with it. I know I want Mortal Kombat 11 so bad. They got my boy Spawn in there. That's crazy. But the Terminator thing is overrated. I'm tight about that. They trying to show off artificial intelligence. Nigga, we don't want no Skynet, nigga. Fuck around. Then I see my daughter earlier got Shima what she needed for the baby. She's adorable. But this is a time where I need to be with my son, my family. Because I feel like now they're going to run in on everybody. No, and I haven't been. I think it's too late for that. This stuff hit us. It blindsided me unprepared, and once you caught off guard, that's it. We're exactly where they want us. On some real shit. Like, if they wanted to force the mark of the beast now, they could. Because of the virus, people are going to be scared to touch money. And they trying to push us into a cashless society with scare tactics and everything else from the devil. You see how they're controlling the people with fear. It's crazy. This shit's real though. It's starting to hit. Feel me now? People starting to see it in their reality. They don't know what to do. Cause God said all this was gonna happen. Like, if we're not right with Him, cause this world's already going to hell. We're gonna end up in hell. And it's not worth it. Cause this world is mad disrespectful. This world don't care about God. They disrespect our Creator. It's coming. The wrath is coming, dog. I argued with an atheist the other day. His name was Woo. Alright. Feel me? He see me. Huh? It is. Yeah, they made it and they put it out on the population on purpose for population control. They just targeted older folks. They're trying to get rid of us, and it's still disrespectful because it's like, who are you to say they don't deserve to live no more? You feel me? And that's Illuminati and devil worshippers and all that. That shit real. They've been trying to depopulate and take us out. So they're just doing it in sneaky ways, like, oops, my bad, or virus is out now, and make sure you're okay because it took such and such lives. They just took mad lives, yo. That shit just ate. And it's the devil trying to get rid of people. Shit sad. Yeah, it's been going good. Wow! I could have killed her, bruh. Whatever, bro. I'm going back to lobby. That shit pisses me off. Dead serious. Everything been going good. How everything for you, cuz? Cause I went in stores with Shima earlier, and like, yo, they're running out of stuff, yo. And the virus basically got the whole world on lock. And Trump said that people are not taking the virus serious enough, and he said it's spreading too fast, and it's not contained. So now they're gonna bring in the National Guard. Cause Shima sent me that, and she sent certain family members the same message. That National Guard was going to be called in to make sure we're in the house mandatory and to stay to ourselves because we don't want to spread it and they don't know who's infected. So when they do shit like that, that is an easy way for them to, you feel me, run up on you. And basically they're going to martial law people running in their house. They don't care what you're doing, what you're in the middle of, it's a wrap for you. You feel me? And then that's where that comes in. And I think that's when the Antichrist is going to force a mark when he does it again. Because that was just like a tip of the iceberg with that corona. It's going to get worse. It's going to be worse pestilence. And all these things have to happen before the end. It's crazy. Then in Revelations, because that's what we're living in, it says the son of lawless one, the son of perdition has to be revealed, which is the Antichrist. Which a lot of people thought it was Obama, and I think it still is too. I don't know. Because like we never had this happen to us before, and like the way Trump is going, they want him out of office so bad, but they don't realize he's just a puppet. Like we never choose our president. All that voting stuff is like an illusion. You never had an option to begin with. So it's crazy because they really what they're trying to do is sniff out people like me and the believers that are fighting back. They don't want anything to get in the middle of their Luciferian New World Order they're trying to create. So they're trying to get rid of the old way of believing. I seen a video on it. Mad research. They just trying to. They're sick. Niggas is satanic in the head. Sick bastards. I met some evil people in my life. I ain't gonna hold you. Just the last situation I was in, the chick with the 5 kids, that was ridiculous, you know. Oh, I might have to stop this broadcast. I chopped on her, bro. I don't play that shit, bro. Bro, if I tell you the messages, I chop so bad that every time she look at the messages, she should be ashamed of herself. You feel me? Like I can't stand whores. I really can't. Man. They get away with murder. So I chopped on her. Like, yeah, you just kicked me out the house just to get some dick from the last thing you was messing with before me. I was like, you're sick. You feel me? Yeah. Probably like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, once you kick me out, like you know I'm not coming back, and you let your baby dad live here. You kick me out and you telling me to go get tested and all that. No, you gotta get tested. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, she was a hoe. She was a savage though. I didn't know she was a savage. And I said, I did, but yeah, you know, like they like to hide behind a lie or image. They claim to be something that they're not. And here's exactly what she said. She said, I used to prostitute, I used to use men, all that, but God delivered me from that. I was like, God didn't deliver you from that, and your nature's still the same. You feel me? I chopped. I was on some anime shit, dog. I had to get quiet. I was like, because I hate evil like that. I hate people like that. Like, she's used to screwing men over as dick switching. And people like that, I really embarrass or expose. And yeah, I should have known. The traffic running in and out of her house, I was like, yeah, this is disgusting. Her house is out of order. Then moved the baby dad, and that was a main red flag. Like, oh yeah, it's time to go. Cause she didn't consult me or nothing. I just talked to her on the phone. She's like, yeah, my baby dad has to stay here. I was like, he was there the whole day while I was at work. Yeah, he had nowhere to go, and I was like, what? You didn't even say nothing. Shit. She's a savage, yo. So I chopped on her, like, yeah, you sitting there chopping on that Cassandra chick for how she's this and that, but you're a slider. You feel me? You're on some horse shit where you don't care at all. Like, you do niggas in, you're the one liable to catch AIDS or anything and give it to people because you're a cheater too. And I chopped on her. I said, with your cheating lifestyle, you'll never find a husband. And she was like, I rebuke you, Satan. She was trying to call me the devil. I was like, had the nerve to call me the devil, but you move like one. You operate like a snake. The fuck? I started chopping on her, bro. Like, fat bastard. I hate people like that. It's because it disgusts me. Like, I know you not saying you holy and anointed. She was like, God said, don't touch my anointed. Try to hide behind God after you do some foul shit. I was like, first of all, you're not anointed. You're not saved either, because you're on your way to hell. You feel me? Sitting there doing what you want. She told me outright. She was single. She was like, oh, why do you think I would cheat on you? Cause I started getting real suspicious of her. Started looking at her funny, you feel me? So she's like, why do you think I would cheat on you? She said, because if I was single, yes, I would fuck all my baby dads. Or I do what I want. But I'm with you, I'm not doing that. I was like, what? What makes you think I'm gonna stop you from being a hoe? What the fuck? She really tried to finesse me and thought I was an idiot. And she was finessing the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna hold you, because no lie, I gave like $40 at least for groceries for the kids. I gave what I had at the time. That wasn't good enough. And she became real ungrateful. That's why I didn't say a word. I just walked out and grabbed my stuff, acting like I ain't know nobody anymore, and was going. And she was like, Curtis, you can come back after you get checked. I was like, have sloppy 400s? I'm good. Yeah. Jesus. I murked myself. Like, I was hurt. I did. I should have. Like, but I never dealt with a girl of that nature. That's sad. Because you know I would never stoop that low to mess with someone so foul. But she was pretending like she was a chill type. Like, she doesn't with that lifestyle no more, and she's a loyal type. But she's not. I'm like, you got niggas in the crib. It was sad. Yeah, I knew that from the jump. I seen red flags off the rip. And I was like, look, how does she expect somebody to... I told her girlfriend that, I was like, how does she expect somebody to take her serious? And you feel me? Like, how does she expect somebody to take her serious is the way she operates. She still got niggas that come in and out the crib. Niggas that like her, that want to fuck her, still come around. Or y'all copping Keisha. Like, no, bruh. These people is gone with it. Like, and I was like, I know God is angry at me, dog. I don't know what my judgment day gonna look like for me. Cause I buckled so many foul times where I did fearless acts, not God-fearing at all. Tripping. So I pray that I don't go to hell, man. For real. Cause that's some hellish decisions right there. Yo. I buckled. And it's just cause the girl might like me, or she'll, oh, I think you're kind of cute. Well, if you think everybody's cute, then you're not for me. Fuck around. Next time, I'm just call her hoe on her shit. So there's no time wasted. Cause I'm hopeless romantic, definitely to the max now. I just don't even care. Like, other guys, they'll sweet talk a girl just to get in her pants, or they'll tell her whatever she want to hear, and they suck her ass. But this is why me and Shima didn't get along, because she didn't like to hear when I was telling her what was good for her. You know, it wasn't about a man trying to control her or whatever the case may be. When it came to the Bible, she didn't agree with truth, and she was easily deceived. I'm not going to hell for no one. If God said do it this way, but we're doing it another way, and we're in a false church, what the fuck? I'm not going with you. Like, what the hell? Like, this is a whole setup. Like, you gotta take your soul salvation serious. Like, I want eternal life. I want to be with Jesus Christ because I know it's coming. I know the judgment's at hand. What do I do? That's where I'm at with it. Like, and even when it comes down to the temptation, like, I can't fail no more. Because every time I do it, God said, like, when you disobey, you're beaten with many stripes. The ones who are, like, hard-headed, they keep doing shit they know they're not supposed to be doing. So the consequences, you feel me? And God shows me every time, like, hopefully not hellfire, but in the situation itself, like, they'll turn on me in some type of way. They'll show me that I should have never laid down in the first place with them. Like, and it's crazy. Cause she was playing it smooth the whole time, where she could have been tagging niggas while I was at work. Oh, what time you come home? And I just started, the same way I started acting with Shima, I started acting towards her, jealous. Like, Hell no, I'm not telling you what time I get off. What the fuck? So you can hurry up and make sure the nigga leave before I come. No, I'm gonna catch you in your shit. Like, that's how it should be. Stop being sneaky. Thought. I didn't know she was a slider. God. Cheeseburgers is slider, dog. Or because I didn't know her past was so horrendous. I didn't know it was that. The more I heard, the more, wow, what the fuck did I do? Like, what am I getting into? The more I was realizing, yo, something's not sitting right with my spirit. I kept feeling that too. And then, this is what really happened. Her son got sick out of nowhere, got caught walking pneumonia. Alright, you go to AC. Bow. AC hospital said you gotta take the helicopter all the way to Camden. So she's down in Camden for a week. And I can't throw my job on the back burner, especially I'm walking on eggshells right now. I gotta be to work on time. Or whatever the case may be. So she got mad because one day, mind you, sister didn't know if I was coming back to stay with her, like, didn't know what was going on. So then I chose to one day I come right off of work, come over here, but I never went and checked on her kids because I knew her gay friend watches them. So you taking care of them, they're good. You feel me? So she's like, oh, you didn't care about my kids, and the gay friend was complaining behind my back to her the whole time. He made it seem like it was cool, I was cool, whatever he wanted. Got him a bond kit, and look, the disrespect level. So he behind my back, like, oh, you don't clean this and that. I'm like, yo, you're not gonna make it seem like I'm a dirty nigga, and I love cleaning. Like, my sister know I clean. I'm the main one that be cleaning the house or throw out the trash. Who you trying to disrespect? Like, that shit had me heated. I ran downstairs on him, chopped on him. Like, what the hell? Like, you're a suspect. I was like, you're a mad sus, yo. Talking all this shit behind my back, and y'all trying to come up with excuses to get me out the house. Like, what the fuck? So she complained, and then they started complaining, and then it turned to ungratefulness. And first she's like, oh, I'm about to get off my period. I want you to give me some dick when I get back. I'm like, okay, yada yada. That's when we were cool, whatever. But then something made me approach, because my jealousy, I love my jealousy. So you catch shit that you know is there, but they always try to pretend it's not. So I ran up on that song, pulled him out the crowd. I ain't give a fuck, nigga. What the fuck is wrong? You trying to give me AIDS, nigga? Fuck around. I was like, she showed me the message where you said you was trying to hit it right quick. Let me hit. What the fuck? I was like, you know she got a new man, bro. He was like, oh, I didn't know it was you, my bad. You know I got respect for you. I want to do. So then, then he's like, yeah, I'll show you the messages, but don't show her, man, because I'm really not trying to be for her and all that. I was like, all right. So he showed me the messages. I really wanted to take pictures of it because it was proof that she was a hoe. You feel me? Because the whole time she lying to me, pretending like she happy. Oh, thank God. She's sitting there lying to her, so lying in front of me, trying to make sure I heard it. Oh, thank you, God. I got a God-fearing man. Like, stupid shit like that, knowing damn well you didn't mean that shit. So, what's his name? Yeah, the dude I approached that was tagging her, or now that my cousin told me that he ate her pussy so good that she's always gonna fiend over him. She's always gonna fuck with him even if she gets new guys. I didn't know that. You still feel me? That's something y'all should say instead of being a fucking whore. So so he showed me the messages, the inbox messages, like, cause you know how on Facebook it's your story. So he posted a meme on story or something talking about how he wish he had her friend and all this. And then she replied to his story saying, oh, I'll be your best friend. Well, you probably went sex crazy, man. That was exactly what she said. Then she texted him when I think her period ends. not when it begins. And the gay friend tried to play it off when I showed him, like, look at your friend, and you making it seem like she a good girl. And he's like, oh, she probably showed him that to get him to leave her alone. I was like, shut the fuck. Y'all really think I'm dumb, bro? That's crazy. Yo, you be really wanting to fry people. That's the people that deserve hellfire. I'm sorry. That's why I said it to him. You unrepentant sinners. I was like, God bless them children of hers, but I was like, yo, you're unrepentant sinners. Y'all on your way to hell. Dead serious. That shit had me heated. Cause they grimy as fuck in the way they operate. And the gay friend probably got offended when I told him one night that if he don't change from his homosexuality, he gonna burn her. A lot of people get offended, but he'll be alright. At least I warned you. I'd rather plead with your soul and get on your nerves than you actually burn in hell unnecessarily. When you could have the chance to get right with God when you was alive. Once you dead, that's too late. Judgment after your ass. Judgment on the head. So I don't know, they was cool at first and they turned. It was on some snake shit. And her excuse was, oh, until you get tested. I tested already, I don't got nothing. So if you don't got nothing, then I don't got nothing. What the I mean, yeah, I'll still get tested. And for anybody, you know, even with this coronavirus now going around, you want to make sure you're in the clear. So that they have no excuse to detain you or put you in a concentration camp out this bitch. And it's crazy. It's crazy. And God will show me through examples. Like, now that I chose to do that evil, and I didn't even have to sin with her. I could have learned who she was first. I could have stayed there a couple nights, but I didn't have to have sex. Doing it with her automatically made her feel, I guess, that she had pussy power over me. I don't know what she was thinking. Or maybe she thought less of me, or he's slow, or whatever the case may be, for her to start violating the way she was violating. And then when I was coming at her about that shit, like all these niggas running in and out the house, she felt some type of way. She was okay with it at first. Cause that's like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'd be scared to come at a certain woman a certain way, because you already know that how Shima used to act with me. Like, I was tired of going through arguments and all that extra shit, bro. Hell no. But I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you how it is, whether it offends you or not. It's not that I'm purposely trying to pick a fight, but she gotta understand, if she in the wrong, she in the wrong. And that's the worst, having a woman that doesn't take accountability. They're in trouble. Hell yeah. And I know that now from learning it just now. Cause I was still trying to keep my family together, but hell yeah, cause she was, yo, I had mad money that I could have had saved up even for this little disaster that happened, this little crisis going on right now. And I remember y'all spent $80 in that one night, cause I went to the movie theaters with her. Yo, she made me pay for the popcorn and the soda, dog. I never buy popcorn at the movie theater. I'll make the $1 one myself and bring it to the theater. Like, it's not even about being cheap. It's about being smart, being frugal, and saving your money. Like, I ain't dumb like that. Like, and then I bought $6 soda. The soda, $6 alone. The popcorn, I think, was $11 to $10. It's ridiculous. I was tight, dog. Then I paid $20 in gas money, because my boy Brian, in a way, wanted to finesse. Yo, that's at least $10 to $15 to get to the shore mall. I'm like, bro. And I understand helping people out, but I gotta look out for myself too. Cause nobody gonna look out for me when I don't got nothing. But to be honest, where we're headed in this little recession, the delivery, now that the delivery trucks is cut off, of course these stores is thriving right now a little bit. But once every store starts emptying out, people are gonna steal from each other. That's exactly what they want. They want silver unrest because Illuminati's whole slogan is order out of chaos. It's on the back of the dollar bill, Novus Ordo. Ordos. Their plan is on the back of the dollar bill. That Illuminati, all seeing eye, all leads to, and all these entertainments is all leading up to this moment where the world is going to worship the beast and the Antichrist. And God said, anyone who worships the beast, his wrath of indignation is going to pour out on them forever. So they go to the lake of fire too. And I'm like, I'm good on that. I ain't taking no mark, which is that RFID chip, or is worship. Also worshiping the beast. All the fornicators, the idolaters, everybody that's doing the opposite of God. And it's crazy, bro. I just want to know how to receive that Holy Ghost. Because I already know this world about to come to an end. We have too many like end case scenarios that can happen. Is that coronavirus? I was thinking about everybody on the real. I was like, the only way I can survive is coming out to my hometown. I wasn't gonna say shit. I was gonna dip, and Maris kept asking me to come over, but they started locking shit down now. Like, it's an 8 o'clock curfew. They stopped the bus. I'm like, oh shit, it's happening. And I think that they are gonna go through with their plan now because they would have to. Like, when are y'all gonna get another opportunity like this? What y'all gonna, virus spreads again, and y'all gonna do the same thing again? Like, nah. They probably playing into this shit heavy because Donald Trump is saying stay more to less than 5 people, stay away from crowded areas, stay at home, and if you're sick, stay isolated. And it's a way for them to rush you. Now if they do martial law and they rush in on you, now they can apprehend you, they can obtain you, and anything can happen in your house. You feel me? They could lie and say that you tried to hurt them or shoot one of the agents, then you get shot up. They could lie on your death, you feel me? And it's like, it's bullshit. So someone like me, they definitely are trying to take me out. I don't care. As long as my music and shit is done and left behind before they do so. Like, the devil was grinding me. My songs is bad enough, my songs got deleted. I'm already pissed about that. Like 80 songs, bruh. I made some new hits. Some of them sound good, but I gotta go to the studio. I gotta record in the studio. But now I ain't gonna have the funds to back it up. Cause I was about to do 2 more videos and he's gonna front me. I was gonna front him. Cause I already paid him money, so he owed me 1 video now. Then I was gonna owe him 200 and get 2 more done. Cause I need that done ASAP. Like, cause my boy Brian was talking about the coronavirus, everything. He had bars, and that was all freestyling. Like, we both did. I was ripping that shit. So all I need is like certain songs out there with videos on it. It's a wrap. Then I paid him the extra 20 to post it on YouTube too. I don't care if it seems ass, whatever the case may be. I could be waking people up right now, because once we get stuck at home, that's the best opportunity for me to reach people, because they gonna be bored as hell probably on the internet, most likely. And even though I miss my birthday where everyone focuses on you on that day, it's not too late. Shit, it's almost too late. It looked like they creeping in. Everybody noticing it. Shit don't feel right. And I already know they might do that bullshit, just like it repeats of history, just like when Hitler rose to power and he was a political leader, but this is the 3rd Antichrist. I think he was the 2nd. There's like 3 already. The first one, wasn't it Napoleon or some shit like that? I don't know. All I know is these niggas was mass murderers and ended up genociding people. But yeah, that shit in China, they blaming it on the Chinese people. Yeah, they eat a lot of foul shit. And yes, they probably had some wild animals next to them in the cages. But that's not how it transmitted. That shit was made in the lab and put on the population on purpose. And it just spread everywhere. Like, yeah, that's true. They come up with, they test different things in the lab to find out how to, overcome certain medications. There's evil people like that in the world, and there's people doing Satan's bidding. That's all. That's all to it. Like, but it's weird. It's crazy as it sounds. Fallen angels and a lot of demonic. The mankind playing with CERN and playing with portals to different dimensions and all that leads to demons. It's all about a fallen angel. So when they get here, because honestly, God's grace is holding darkness back right now. But once darkness comes in, they're going to have their day. And they can't wait to start killing humans and all other types of shit. This is why certain humans are being tricked into thinking, yeah, you know what? The elite is right. You know what? Illuminati's right. There's too many people in the world. We need to depopulate. Bill Gates is talking that stupid shit. That's why I call him a bitch. Mary's always calling me a bitch because I'm not quick to use violence or do it the gangster way, knowing that damn well that's not godly. You feel me? Vengeance is the Lord's. But what I'm saying is, like, even if I'm not a coward with it, I was like, nigga, a real bitch is Bill Gates, someone like that. Because who is he to think he's God or think someone doesn't deserve to live no more? And yeah, Bill Gates shit is like, it's like straight out of, people were saying it, straight out of a sci-fi movie, or it's basically, I always said Resident Evil in real life. Like the biohazard shit happened in real life, like they pulled some Resident Evil shit, that's hate. But it's definitely to lock us down in our area, to isolate you so you can't run nowhere. Because on the real, I was telling Shima, I was like, yo, let's just take our kids right now and go to Africa. Let's just leave for a couple weeks, couple months. They're gonna kick in the door, they're gonna come to an empty house, nigga, fuck around. Fuck that. Because I already know what they trying to do, nigga. I'll hit feet. And that's the sad part, is like, we need underground bases, you need underground tunnels. I know certain spots and I know certain people, but I need to get the family and everybody together. If you truly want to survive, I guess, a little bit longer. People don't understand that this is the moment where people are going to have to make a life and death choice. They're going to either, a lot of people ain't going to go for it. They got to be prepared to die in the flesh. A lot of people's not ready for that. Like when they say take the mark or die, you got to be ready to die for God. And say, you know what, this life is not worth holding on to. It don't matter. And a lot of people won't be able to do that because they're going to be too attached to the world. And God said that. He said, if any man loves the world or anything in the world, then the love of the Father is not in him. Meaning he doesn't know God. Because this is not our home. You feel me? It's not. But I didn't know that. I found out about everything kind of late. I'm glad I was raised in Christianity because I would have definitely been deceived. Especially these Muslims I argue with all the time out here. There's no disrespect to them. But it's not. Allah and Jesus Christ are not the same instructions. They're not. They can lie to themselves all they want. But I tell them all the time, you have more than one wife, your ass is going to hell, dog. And just like Woo that got in an argument with me, I'm talking to the people that fix my bike. Now mind you, Wes is like Lucius. He's like Fox, or Lucius Fox on Batman, for me. Because he fixes all my shit, he nice with it. But they're atheists too, so I'm telling them a little bit about what's going on. Basically, this is like an end game scenario. What's happening, what you're seeing take place is Bible prophecy fulfilling itself. And the government, the satanic cabal, the elite, they're trying to push us into a new world order, forcing it. It's gonna happen. A one world government where everything is electronic and the currency is going through a chip. All the money's going to be on the chip, and infection is a perfect excuse to say, look, all right, now we can get rid of cash because the virus is spreading too fast, and this is one of the main reasons. And then, pow, they got what they wanted. I ain't taking no chip though, because number one, that's total control, eternal damnation, automatic, and anytime that you get out of line, because they want to be able to control freedom fighters and stuff like that. People see lawlessness and know it ain't right, and they go out there, build a platform for their voice, and they're saying something, and they're actually influence or they're power. They're trying to shut all that shit down. So, oh, you want to get out of line and speak against what you don't like what we're doing? We're going to turn your chip off. And that's total control, meaning now you can't buy or sell or eat. Because I didn't get that. I was like, can't your neighbor feed you or something like that? Like, say they got the mark of the beast, but you didn't get the mark. And I don't know how this is going to play out, because I don't know if the rapture happens first, which Jesus Christ comes back for his church, but he's coming back for the people without a spot. That's what a lot of the lukewarm Christians don't know. A lot of church people think they just getting into heaven because of religious works and all that, just because they're in the assembly. But no, you have to be you have to be upright and have a relationship with God. So if you're sanctified and you're not living in sin no more, that's who Jesus is coming back for, and he's going to take them up in the twinkling of an eye. They're going to disappear, and they're going to get a new body, and they put on a body of immortality, incorruptible, and they live forever with Jesus. That's where you want to be. That's what I'm trying to get. Honestly, that's what that's all I want. I want to be able to fly in the kingdom, have some wings, you feel me? That'll be hot. Anything over eternal damnation, for real. But I just don't know how it's going to play out, because all these people in the world, and it says that he forced all the inhabitants on earth to receive the mark, and the ones who wouldn't take the mark to be killed. Like, so you gonna kill me? He said, like Jesus said it. He said, you're gonna die for my name's sake. In tribulations, they're gonna take you up before the kings and synagogues, and he said, you're gonna die for my name's sake. The servant's not greater than the master. They kill me, they gonna kill you. It's hate. But it's supposed to be an exciting moment. You feel me? If you know you're saved, you know where you're going, you know Jesus died for your sins, he's your savior. And this is the part where it's like the very exciting moment to rejoice. Like she kept saying, oh, you talking this negative stuff, like why you always talking dark? Change the subject and all that. See, that's a non-believer. She claimed to be a believer, but you're a non-believer because you don't even know the way. You're not agreeing with anything I'm saying. You don't even understand what I'm saying. You don't even want to hear it. When this is the most important moment of humankind's existence. First is this tribulation. Maybe the rapture happens right before that. I don't know. But tribulation is when the government got infiltrated by the Antichrist, and Antichrist is running the rules and everything. That's why we see all the rules being changed and a lot of evil things being allowed, because he took over and now he's gonna force enslavement on everybody. Dude, the currency was smart as shit, but I'm not taking that shit for real. And then they're gonna treat you like a terrorist when you don't take it. They're gonna treat you like an infection, and you're gonna be hiding underground and all that. They showed it in the movies, all them apocalyptic scenes. Like if you watch Black Mirrors on Netflix, they showed that shit. They show all the soldiers, army soldiers for the US. It was like an apocalyptic world, and it was the future though. But the army people, the soldiers, they had a chip implant, and the main black guy, the main character, he started waking up from it, and he knew something wasn't right. Then he realized, because his chip got fried somehow by something. At the same time, while he was hunting down these, what they thought were creatures, the chip changed their optical perspective, so they seen creatures instead of people. So they were killing the people, innocent people, and they didn't even know. They were hunting down the rest of the Christians, or what do we call it? Yeah, the rest of the believers and survivors and rebels for the government, and they didn't even know it. It was crazy. So shit like that, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. It's all predictive programming, because we was talking about this shit back in 2016. These niggas prepared 3 years in advance. The government did. They had liners that fit 5 bodies at once, and I remember I constantly was talking about it. Yo, martial law, they trying to kill us, they trying to depopulate us, but they really getting it off. And it came to this moment, and they talking about a pandemic and now a virus that they probably released most likely. And then, first of all, the news is in their back pockets. They own the news. The devil owned NBC and all that shit. That's why they know how to sway the people. They're pumping all that fear into the public and controlling them and keeping them calm at the same time, because this officer that supposedly he committed suicide. It was about a year ago. He was found dead in New York. I think he killed himself in New York. I think you know about it. And he had a letter. It was a letter found on him, and it said that if y'all knew what the government was planning, if the people knew what the government was planning, then they would overthrow them. And yo, when I seen that, I was like, yo, that's crazy. They probably are scared to get overthrown because there's but so many people, but that's not gonna do nothing. Even if you overthrow the government and stuff, you feel me? Like, what's that gonna do? It's just another evil motherfucker to replace him, and it's just gonna keep happening. And they got too much shit set up, bro. But shit been good. It's just now the money's gonna be slow. I was still working on the videos. Kurt, man, big Kurt got PS4 now. I was cracking up. I was like, Daddy has to add you. I said, Daddy has to add him because he got a PS4, yeah. Yeah, he's about to be 6 in a couple days. His birthday, March 24th, yo. I had his birthday planning and everything, but everything's on a halt. And his grandma don't even trust being around people either, which I'm glad she's at least being cautious. Cause I'm like, it seems like it's too easy to pick up that virus. You could pick it up from dirty handles or anything. I know, and I don't got none. They sold out. I was heated. Oh, we're not gonna get the next truck until I don't know when. God. What's he even need with all that, bro? He don't need all that. He's tripping. Yeah, that's me. Okay. That shit's crazy, bro. I should have been prepared though, honestly. Cause I was gonna start prepping, but I never had a chance to, like. And honestly, just like my nigga said, and he's right. Kobe could have ran underground. He was involved in a lot of satanic shit before he died. And it's facts. I seen him teaching magic to the kids with Muppets next to him. Suspect shit. He always threw up the 6 signs and stuff like that. So his death could have been faked. He could have died in publicly, but went underground just to avoid getting killed from when World War III sets in, or like this virus. Scenarios like this, the rich can run underground if they want to, or they can go and hide it. Like, notice that all these rappers and stuff started dying back to back, back to back to back. Like Juice WRLD and everybody probably went underground. Real talk. Cause they know what the public don't know. Like, once you with the shit, so you clapping up the devil, you with the devil, you're in on his plan. And the elites are scared to speak out against him. And Kanye, I respect Kanye. I commend him for that. That he was brave enough to come out and he said something. He gave a fuck. He was like, look, man, before they kill me, I know they might fry my shit. And they did. They fried his shit. They fucked his memory up. And they probably cloned him. I don't know. But he was like, yeah, artists aren't allowed to talk about Jesus. They're not allowed to talk about Jesus. He started exposing shit on his Pablo tour. Jay-Z, don't send killers at my head. Like, when he said that shit, like, come on, bro. It's either on his Pablo tour, he asked Jay-Z, he said, please, Jay-Z, don't send killers at my head. It's a video on YouTube. It's still up there. And then he started breaking down everything. He started saying, Google lied to you. Facebook lied to you. Then he started getting pissed off at the radio. He said radio is getting paid to play that same bullshit. Yo, he is nice with it, though. He is tight. Yeah, he's grime, yo. And everybody that rock with him, I don't fuck with. I don't trust. J. Cole, I don't trust. He a non-believer too. He pushed that atheist theme when he was on stage that one time. I seen him with he had mad braids. Feel me? He had mad braids. He had an orange jumpsuit like he was in jail or something. And he said on stage, he said some atheist shit to get people to not believe. He was like, I don't even know if God real, but like he lost, bro. And when you're a lost soul, the devil can easily claim you. He an easy target, you feel me? Because you don't even know about the spiritual warfare you're in the middle of. And it's just like, yeah, Rick Ross is suspect. He been sus. And their music is hilarious because people will rock to their music non-stop all the time and not even notice the content is shit. The content this is why it used to piss me off when Shima used to say I used to always talk shit to her, because I was like, I'm better than the people you listen to. You always talk shit on my music. But PNB Rock ain't telling you nothing good. A Boogie ain't saying nothing good. He's saying garbage. Nothing to do with your soul salvation and staying out of hell. They don't care. All they care about is temporary shit. You got artists actually speaking about real shit and actually woke, trying to keep the people woke from being sheeple and walking into the slaughterhouse, and you no respect. Instead, just like Jesus said, the Christians are constantly getting persecuted. Even when it comes to your faith. There's always somebody scoffing or mocking at God. Oh, how is God real? Oh, tell me how. And then this is what this nigga Wu said. He said Jesus didn't even come back and tell you that came back from the dead and tell you that God is real and all that. He's like, so nobody know and all that. So if you want to live like that, when all the signs is in front of us, you want to act like the devil's not real, my nigga? That's on you. You're bugging. Non-believers get thrown in the lake of fire too, my nigga. You tripping. Because it says that you're condemned already. If you believe it or not, you condemned already. You condemned already. Because you don't have the instructions you need to get into heaven. You're not even following that process of being born again, where you have to have that baptism and cleanse yourself of your sins. Like, this shit real. Because that cleaning yourself of your sins is... It's not like a ceremony. It's like it's like a new slate. You're showing God you want to start all over. You want to be washed and you want to be born again and be connected with Him. And it's like, it's a promise. You taking an oath. Let me commit to your commandments so that I can walk to keep them guidelines, so I can stay out of being destroyed. Because God said my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And it's true. Certain instructions they might have had before would have saved them from certain peril decisions that they made on their life. Because we make heaven and hell choices. Like the choice I just made recently, not only could it have sent me to hell, but I could have been destroyed. I could have been eaten up by AIDS, anything. All because of my foolishness. Not getting to know a person, fornicating. Like, you can't do that. Now I see why God says don't do it. Like all the people, why he's against partying. But people will argue with you right now. Why? How come I can't party? And then they go out and contract the fucking virus, and now they're sick, fighting for their life in a hospital bed because they wanted to party so bad. And maybe God, this is what God warned us about. Like, it's crazy. And people don't see that shit until it's too late. But shit, man. I know we can't get into heaven by works. I just gotta make sure I'm saved. I don't know how, man. It's too much going on at once. That's why it's like I gotta give it to Jesus. No one man could burden all this stuff. No way. Then you got all these things out of our control that man. Even if I wanted to be a hero, like we can't really stop what's coming. Like you can't. All these viruses and earthquakes, this shit's out of my control, dog. Somebody looked at me the other day because they know me as a hero in the city because I'm always wearing that suit. So they was like, oh, you failed your job. They was like, you the hero. You supposed to took them out. Oh, that was at my job. That was what Craig and them said. They always bust a joke. So I was cracking up. And they was like, yeah, man, you failed. Because these niggas put a virus on everybody. He was like, what happened, Kurt? You supposed to... And it's true, yo. I was really supposed to warn people before this shit happened, yo. This shit crazy. Now I feel like they really gonna do the worst. Like, it's gonna get worse. And Trump said that this little recession that we're in where we're not gonna be able to work, it might last for months. Until they get it under control. Like Italy's under mandatory lockdown. They said a couple weeks, but it's not going to be a couple weeks. They might not open it back up. I think honestly they're just getting people on their high hopes to keep them calm. Because they don't understand what just happened in reality. Once the food runs out and people are starving, people are going to be savages out here. It's going to be like a purge. People are going to be taken from people that got it. That's why they I'm gonna have to be there to protect y'all. I have to. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a day where people are probably gonna not give a fuck. Yo, I gotta feed my family. I'm starving. We're starving out here. They're gonna start yelling in the street. Then they're gonna start doing dumb shit. They're gonna start looking at their neighbor shit. And God said it already before all this stuff even took place. He said, "Look not at your neighbor and envy." He told us not to envy. He told us not to want what they have. He told us not to steal. All that, murder or kill, and people are going to do all that shit. It's going to increase to an all-time high. And you know when people are murdering and doing whatever they want, they rape too. So they're going to be seeing women, they're going to be trying to rape. This is why I told Shima, don't be dumb. Like, let me stay with you and the kid so I can protect the kid. And you too. Because what if a sick bastard decides to follow you home or something? Like, come on, be smart. It's not about me trying to get back with you or just we're in the last days and it's not a good time. Like, we should all be together as family and all that. Because what they're about to do, nobody really ready for it. Because if anybody tests positive with that, how do we know that if they don't come pull up with the disease? You feel me? They might have quarantine suits, but what if they have something to transmit it to people on purpose? Because they trying to say it's airborne. And then they infect you on purpose as an excuse to detain you. and say, oh well, can you come with us and go to the FEMA camps? Now you gotta go to a concentration camp with the rest of the sick people, and you know you're beat, because in Wuhan when that outbreak happened, they were putting bodies in the incinerator to try to contain the virus from spreading, but it was too late. That shit broke out too fast. First thing I thought it was Resident Evil Outbreak and shit, and like, damn, they showed this shit in games and everything right before this shit happened, and now everything's like a ghost town, barely shit on the shelves. I was like, yo, it's starting to look like the Gray State trailer, where the fucking martial law is gonna come in and then they gonna force that chip. Cause they said that I was watching Wayne Levy, Tribulation Saints. That's his YouTube. And he's a dedicated follower of Christ. He's very dedicated. So he's like, and he's keeping it real. You know, I trust people that keep it real with scripture. He's like, a lot of people won't repent of that sin in the last days, right before God comes back. They won't repent of masturbation and all that. And these are things that's like hard. Won't repent of smoking weed. You have to stop. If it's sorcery, any type of bondage or link to Satan, you have to sever it before you leave Earth. Or at least try to be delivered with it, or fight the temptation, because that's the fight. That's the good fight right there. Because what's happening is you already won. You're like, God already paid the price for our sins. All we have to do is walk in eternal life and the newness with Him. You feel me? Just keep the commandments the best way you can, because it is challenging. Everybody else, the rest of the world, might end up in hell because the way they're going to react. The first one that panic, they're going to die first, the ones that panic. And then you got the people that's like savages, of course, that's going all about the flesh. You feel me? And they're going to be robbing and killing just to eat. I need my sword, dog. I told him, I was like, if you don't give me my sword back, I need my sword. Like, before you leave, at least let me get that. You feel me? Cause then some shit get to cracking. Huh? Yeah. She planning on going to Connecticut with her brother. I was like, at this time, it's not a good idea to actually travel anywhere. They're trying to say everyone's infected. Oh shit. No, I don't trust that shit. Man, people at the airport got infected. Not at the Cali one, but a lot of people, I remember it was in the news and it was saying how the airline people got infected, the air workers. I was like, yo, that's crazy. From how? Like, they just breathe this shit in? And then I don't trust people working at cash registers. Like, now it just makes you sketchy. You don't want to go out. Because it's like, damn. I don't know if this is the fear tactics or the real thing. Yeah, I do that all the time. As soon as I come back from outside, I wash my hands. And I clean the doorknobs too. But you're not good because of other people. It's too easy for everybody to be infected. Bill Gates and who's the guy who led the operation against SARS? He I forget who he was. They were talking about him earlier, but he's supposedly an expert and he's telling the truth. He said, to be honest with you, he said 150 million Americans are expected to get infected with this. Most of us are expected to get infected. And he said most of us, 50% is supposed to die. And that's crazy. Five? Right. Like Idris tested positive for it. He's like, I got COVID. How the fuck? He sucks though, cause they be pushing a lot of the agendas too. He the first nigga that came out and said no. Tom Hanks was the first nigga. Like, nigga, how you get positive, nigga, from the rip? Like, that shit traveled. You said they was on a plane? Yeah, they travel a lot. I'm just glad I wasn't one of those people, bro, that got caught. Cause there's Americans that got trapped in China. There was 200 of them. They were tight. They were hurt. Yeah, I would've been sick, dog. Especially if I don't know that area. Like, I can survive longer in EHT in my hometown because the woods. Like, it would take them mad long to find me. I would run from them niggas. I don't care. Fuck that. But the city is too open and there's not a lot of places to hide. Like, you can hide, but I don't know how the devils move and operate. To be honest, this might be not a fluke, but it might be, alright, we're gonna just leave this alone and fall back, and we're gonna do this again later. We just wanted to see if we could actually control people and get them, you feel me, and mobilize people and actually go through with this martial law where they cooperate. But I don't know. They ain't looking too good right now. Yeah, I just watched a sermon, and the pastor was saying how the pestilence is going to get worse. He said that this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's going to be more diseases and a lot worse. I'm like, wow. So everything's just gonna explode. Everything's gonna get to a breaking point. But that shit, it seems like not only was it purposely done, but they did it as a test to see if they can actually pull it off, and it works. Because the COVID, what it did is it disbanded gatherings. Now that you can't have more than 5 people in one spot, it disbanded church. Notice how they got rid of church in one straight, one swoop, because of a virus. Yo, that's crazy. And that's what they've been trying to do. And because people are not listening, they're still doing what they want to a degree. That's when they're gonna mobilize National Guard and stuff like that and keep you inside. Oh, you don't want to listen, now you want to break Big Brother curtain. I've been warning people. They have an opportunity to really watch people. Now they really going to be watching people because of the infection thing. Shit, I'm broadcasting now. What else they got? Freaking, what was I gonna say? I'm about to buy another card, yo. Cause I got a couple games working. They got deals on the joint right now in the store that I want to get. Oh, I got DC Universe Online back. I got it back. I'm about to play that again. Nah, I ain't see that. That shit's probably raw. Yo, that's high. Wait, you can play it online right now? Damn, I probably got no memory. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch more often. All people gotta do is type, because I have an account already, people can just type it in on Twitch and it'll still come up. Oh, word. I gotta find out how to set it up to my bank account. Because I need to do it that way, if that's what it takes. Right now, I'm about to live stream on YouTube again, Friday the 13th. Alright. You're right. Yo, and I played the Final Fantasy VII remake. That shit fire. That shit's fire, bro. Yo, how realistic it is, right? That's hot. Yo, they ripped that game. They made that shit hot. At least they came through what they promised. That was a long ass wait. That shit is hot, bro. I can't wait to play with Cloud. You probably can change his outfit too. And get his other outfit. That Advent Children shit was hot. Yo, that shit look way too real. That shit, when he versus Sephiroth, it's gonna be sexy, dog. I'm telling you. Yeah, the games is getting more and more realistic. Like, it's crazy, dog. They made everything come true, basically, that we ever dreamed of. Like, character creation in Dragon Ball Z, all types of stuff. But I still need that cord. I just still need an extended cord, and I didn't order in time. Now I have to wait until this fucking shit is over, because I didn't order it in time. I mean, I don't know if people can still, I don't know if they're still doing shipments, maybe not. Yeah, see? But I gotta get that extended storage because I can't play Dragon Ball Z, Xenoverse 2, Injustice 2, Tekken 7, Marvel versus Capcom, Devil May Cry 5. I just bought Shenmue. And I seen it, yeah, they got a new one. I see that. Nah, I got the old one, but for PS4. Yeah, 1 and 2. I got Resident Evil 2. I got Legend of Korra. That shit was hot. I ain't gonna lie. That Airbender game was hot. Yeah, that shit's raw. I got Warriors, Sleeping Dogs blocked, Mortal Kombat XL, can't play no more, Soul Calibur 6, UFC 2, all the good games, Dying Light, WWE Jump Force. I love Jump Force, bro. That joint is hot. I was hooking people with that Sith 9 punch. That shit. Yeah, I got that one too. Yo, the first one worked. I got the first one to work. But yeah, I can broadcast that. I didn't do that yet. The Evil Within, I can't play no more. I got Outlast, Slenderman, Alien Isolation, Black Ops 3. Don't tell me I gave him Black Ops 3. Please don't tell me I gave him Black Ops 3. Because I needed Black Ops. Shit. I gave him butt games. I gave him like 2K18, WWE, and the other one. Word. True that. Samurai Warrior 4 2, that shit's high. Yo, the Fracture World was butt, yo. I bought that mess. That mess is garbage, yo. South Park. That mess is hideous. Oh yeah, I had Nickelodeon kart races. That was good, but I gave it back. I don't know why I did. I think it wasn't like. It's probably because of the money. Until Dawn, I can't play. Final Fantasy X 15. Sims 4. Oh, Batman 2? Wow. And Devil May Cry 4 and Monster Hunter. Jeez. The first Resident Evil. Shadow of Mordor I can't play. Because it's all on the extended storage. Yeah, it would take up too much memory on the storage. Wow. System storage. System, that shit fills up quick. Yeah, I really need Tekken back. I love Tekken, bro. He did me dirty. Wait, it's saying I can play Tekken. Stop playing, bro. I thought I couldn't play it. Oh yeah, it says the update. Hold on. That means I should be able to play this shit, bro. But I got my suit on deck just in case these niggas try to run up in here. For real. I gotta get you in the videos, bro. Yeah, my videos is coming out hot. He messed up on one, I think. And the one dude, somebody said something. He does a good job on editing. Yeah. I know. I feel like you could do more of an effort. true that. Oh yeah, I gotta be taking. I wish that shit worked. Here go Injustice 1. I really want Soul Calibur back on. When that game gets right, you can literally pick it. I made so many characters in that shit. Now last time it told me I couldn't play Tekken. I don't know why. But oh yeah, I might record it. Okay. Hell yeah, if it works. It's saying that it worked. Last time I tried to play it, it said something about it was going to delete my data. It says something like that where it can't play unless. Watch, it might do it again. It will. I'm gonna check something right quick.